Hello everyone, Luocha banner, the first 5-star healer banner. It is obviously important if you really want to try Memory of Chaos but have no J-Part or Bailu. The banner basically is a mass pull. However, in the case more abundant characters coming out in the future, will Luocha becomes less desired? Then it comes to our understanding of Luocha and what teams we build around him to maximize his potential. So far, there are more DPS characters than the sum of preservation plus abundance together in-game. So abundance characters are rare and we better use them smartly. Today we'll discuss Luocha and what kind of team build would be a good fit for him. Luocha's skill. Look, I have pretty necklace. It does cleanse and major HP recovery. Every 2 turns, if an ally's HP is lower than 50% of maximum HP, healing and cleanse can be activated once for free. Ultimate, help me Mr. Coffin. AoE attack. It removes 1 buff per enemy and add 1 stack of passive talent. When there are 2 stacks of passive talent, Luocha casts a field. Inside this field, any ally who attacks recovers HP. Luocha also has high effective resistance. That's all for the character skill. Now let's talk about Luocha in detail. Since Luocha is healer of the team, the healing amount is supposed to be the most important factor, right? How do we judge better healings? You might say, it's so simple. Just looking at how much heal he does. Yes, but when do you need heal? You probably say, well, after getting attacked. So after getting attacked, we need heal. Along this logic, the healing evaluation should be based not only on the amount, but also the frequency of being attacked. Luocha is the character that works symbiotically between attack and heal. Although this logic works on all healers, but due to the skill points limitation and the healers are not usually speed-centered, it doesn't work on most healers. Except Luocha. How much Luocha heals is based on how much attack his allies make. He gives healing ability to all teammates. In 1 round, the more attack moves on our side, the more heals generated. However, if the enemy is fast and have multiple moves per round, Luocha's relative healing amount will be lower. So the important thing is how much faster we are comparing to the boss. It works with Imaginary's imprisonment debuff to slow enemy moves. High speed is difficult for the whole team to achieve. You can have character in the team to slow down the enemies. If you don't have those type of character, you can use Asta's help. Not only she has ultimate to speed up the whole team, her attack buff can also increase healing amount of Luocha, so it could be a good combo. Now let's talk about Luocha's speed. Luocha's speed also goes symbiotically with healing. First, too much speed might not be good for him. Let me give a similar example. High-speed DPS such as Silly might get a problem when teaming up with J-Part. Because she moves too fast, the shield she gets from J-Part can be worn off much faster than others. Shield is another type of buff. How long it lasts is based on the character who has the buff. J-Part's shield lasts 3 turns. Silly's basic speed is 142, J-Part is 92. If J-Part doesn't add speed, normally J-Part actives 2 times, Silly active 3 times. Assuming J-Part uses his ultimate every 2 turns, Silly has to be occasionally naked without shield. Why we talk about this? Because Luocha's field is similar as giving himself a buff, and it is based on Luocha's own turns. So if not using Asta's full team speed up, just by Luocha building speed himself, the whole team's field coverage gets less. So now there are 2 types of Luocha, cleanse type and healing type. If you need more dispel, single heal, and cleanse, higher speed Luocha is better. If you don't need too much skills, low speed Luocha is better, because low speed Luocha gives longer field coverage and higher total healing amount. Personally, I'm more leaning towards low speed Luocha. Luocha's dispel can be used on Marastruck. The ability of Marastruck reviving himself is a type of buff, and Luocha can dispel it. Next is Luocha's cleanse ability. It is nice because he has high effect in resistance. Have you been in the situation that your DPS is being controlled? You are like, Natasha, help! Then you found your Natasha is being controlled as well. Never mind, so Luocha will be better in comparison. Plus the free skill action every 2 turns, the saved skill point can be used for cleanse. Now let's look at possible team builds for Luocha. Based on what we have discussed, main DPS can be Silly, Danheng, Sushang, secondary DPS, Volt, Herta, support, Yukong, Branya, Pella, and Asta. Of course, character like Tingyun can be used in any teams. Lastly, characters with additional attacks are good too in this series, because we can get 1 heal per attack. Clara might be a special case. Since Clara is good with high-speed enemy, on the other hand, Luocha is better with low-speed enemy. there is some conflict, so I didn't include her in the chat. That's all for today's discussion about Luocha. I hope this video helps you a little. If you have any thoughts about Luocha, any theory crafting, please feel free leave comments below. Don't forget to check my other Honkai Star Rail videos. Thanks for watching, see you next video. 加年